Welcome students. Now let us continue with our lesson number 4, more functions in MS Excel, part 1. Even before we start more functions in MS Excel, let's see some basics of MS Excel. Now, what is Microsoft Excel? Excel is an electronic spreadsheet program that can be used for storing, organizing, and manipulating data. Microsoft Excel makes it possible to analyze, manage, and share information in more ways. Analysis and visualization tools help us highlight important data trends. We can easily access our important data on the go from almost any web browser or smartphone. We can even upload our files to the web. Excel gives us more efficiency and flexibility to accomplish our goals. Now, let me explain you the Microsoft Excel window. Okay. Now, to begin with, this is the quick access toolbar. If you want to undo, redo, save, this is a quick access toolbar which will help you to do these operations. Okay. Now, below here you can see some tabs. So this is a tab list. Home, insert, page layout, formulas, etc. are all your tabs. Below that we have a ribbon. This entire thing is a ribbon. Okay. Now below there is a name box. Okay. Now in the name box here you can see A1. Now what is this A1? A1 is the address of the active cell. See, here are the columns A, B, C, D, E, and here there are rows 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. So, the address of this particular cell is A1, which is shown here as in the name box. Okay, beyond this is a formula bar. Now, last year I had taught you about formulas, how to insert them, and how to write a formula. Formula should always begin with a equal to sign if you remember. Okay. Now here are the columns A, B, C, D, E. Hmm. Here are the rows and there are the row numbers attached to it. All right. Now this particular sheet is our active worksheet and other cells are all inactive. Active cell is here, other cells are inactive. Okay. Of course, you can type something here and then they'll become active. Now, below here is a status bar which shows that the Excel sheet is ready. Okay, next to it we have sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3. We can have any number of sheets. Okay, you can go on adding. There is a particular number where the sheets will get over, but you can go on adding the sheets as and when required. Okay, here we have a page view. Okay, page view is displayed here. Then you have zoom control. Okay, so if you want this to look little more bigger, we'll go to the plus button here, go on clicking the plus button, and automatically the window will get zoomed. Okay, well students, now let us move ahead. I will teach you some basic functions in MS Excel. Firstly, what we'll do is we'll change the font and we'll change the font size too. Okay. Now, right now I'm going to teach you a function called as autofill. Okay. Uh, Let me change the entire font here to be Arial 14. Oh, why is it? Okay. Let's make it Arial and let's make the font as, let's make it 16. Okay. So it's all nicely visible to you. Okay. Now suppose I write one more thing, like what I would do is I would bring this text to the center by making it center aligned. Now, suppose I type 1 here, okay, and I type 2 here, okay. Now you can see this cursor, which looks like a doctor's plus sign. With this, you click and drag, okay. After this, you will find a thin cursor and you will find a thick cursor like this. Now, this thick cursor that you see is called as an autofill cursor, okay. Now, if I drag this, automatically all the numbers come, right? This is called as the autofill function. So suppose I want a particular series, like I have 2 here and then I have 4 here. Now these again I'll select and drag. Let us see if this series gets completed. Yes, even this series has got completed. Okay, now this was about the numbers. Okay, now suppose I want to write, say, Sunday and like suppose Monday. Okay, now does this get completed? Let's check. Okay, there you go. So the days of the week also got completed. Now suppose I want to write January, February. Okay, I can write entire January, or I can just write a shortcut as Jan, and maybe I'll write or type Feb here. Okay, now again I'm going to select it with this doctor plus sign, and then with this autofill cursor I'm just going to drag this. Now does this really happen? Yes. If you drag it further from September, okay, again you're moving, and December के आगे भी you will get Jan. Yes. So this autofill function works like wonders. Okay, you can do this in this fashion also. Like suppose you write 1, 3, and then you select this, and if you drag this, see all odd numbers have come. So in this way, the autofill function works. Okay. Now let's move on. Now suppose you want a total of these numbers from here to here, or maybe let's say here to here, you want to have a total of these numbers. So you have a shortcut for this. Like if you've selected all this, you go here and you go to Autosum. Okay, you just say Autosum and click here. So automatically this entire thing has got marked. Can you see it? Can you see this dotted lines? Okay. And the moment I say enter, see what I did was, again I'll show you. I'll just remove this from here. For those who are not paying attention, I'm doing it again. Okay. I want the total of all these numbers. What I'm doing is I'm putting my cursor here. This is the active cell. After that, I go here. This is called as Autosum. And in this Autosum, I click on Sum. Okay. So can you see this selection happening here? If you're okay with this selection, what kind of function do you get here? Is equal to sum into bracket A4 is to if I14. So if you see here, this is A, this is 4. So A4 is the address of this cell. From A4 to I16, right? Or I16 matlab I4 actually. Okay, 16 is a number there, but the cell address would be I4. So it is taken a range from A4 to I4. Okay, so you will get the sum of these numbers. The moment I enter, you will find the sum there. So what is the sum? It is 77. Okay, let's increase the font so that you people can see what is the sum there. Okay, So in this way we got the sum here. Now let's go to another sheet where I want to show you a few things. Okay. Okay. Now here deliberately I have not put the roll numbers. Now suppose this is a mark sheet for, say, this is a mark sheet for standard 7th. Okay. So, right. Shall we make this little bold? Shall we change the font? Okay. We're making it slightly big. Okay, but it's taking some place. Let's move this a step or two down. Have we moved? Yes. With that, this cursor, hmm, this thin cursor, you can move the entire table. Huh? So this is mark sheet for standard 7. Let's make it red. I have changed the color for it. And what I have done is I have not put the roll numbers here. Now what I'll do is I'll put a roll number 1 and roll number 2. Okay. Then I'll select these two cells and then I'm going to drag them and do a autofill. Is it possible? Yes, it is possible. Now, next, I haven't done a total here. If you see, I have left the total empty, right? Now to add this entire thing, I can use this Autosum function, right? Now for that, what I have to do is go to that particular cell where I want the answer. So this is what I have chosen. I'll go to Autosum. The range has been selected from C4 to GH4, right? C4 to H4. Up to Hindi we are taking the marks, right? So can you see the total here? The moment I clicked, 530 has come, which is the total of Avanti, who's roll number 1. Now I don't have to do summation, auto sum on every cell. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag this and go for a autofill. For autofill you need this cursor, huh? A little thick. This is the thin cursor. This is a thick cursor. Now with this fill handler, it is officially called as fill handler. By using this fill handler, I am going to do a total of all these people in one go. See how I do it. Okay. Now I'll hold this. Now the fill handler has come. I'm going to click on my mouse, left mouse click, and I'm going to drag and see the wonder. Okay. The total for all the students have automatically been produced by using a fill handler. Okay. Now, shall I give a different color to this so that you come to know that this is the total? Now, if I want to find a percentage, how do I do it? In simple methods like, because you people know, see, I can type the formula here also in the function box, or I can type the formula here. What I'll do is equal to, because every formula starts with a equal to sign. Equal to. Now, how many subjects are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there are 6 subjects. Matlab total is out of 600. Okay. So I'm going to put up my cursor here. Okay. This is the total for Avanti. Okay. The moment I put the cursor here, what comes here is I4, which is the cell address of this particular cell. Okay. Now this I4 divide by 600 and multiply by 100. This is the formula. Your marks, total marks upon total subject marks multiply by 100. If I say enter here, automatically the percentage has come, right? Now with the fill handler, if I again drag it, automatically percentage for all these people will automatically come up. But I'm not happy with the kind of decimal point, the numbers that come after the decimal point. Now what I'll do is I'll just right click here. Now this entire portion has been selected. I'm going to go for a right click. In the right click, I can say format cells. In format cells, I will go into number, and in number, I'll go to number again. See, number and category also number, and you say decimal places only 2. If you reduce it to 1, it'll come to only 1 decimal, or it'll come to 2 decimals. Let's go for 2 decimals. Okay. So in this way, you have got this into 2 decimals. All right. Or which color should I give? I should give some outstanding color like which would suit here. It's nothing special. I can go to more colors, and I can create some nice. Let's make it green. How does it look? Not very good. Okay, let's make it a little more bold. Can we? Yes. Now can you see the percentage? You want it a little darker? Let's make it a bit more dark by say this color. Okay. So this is the percentage, and how did we find? By using autofill. Okay. This is a wonderful shortcut to quickly complete the work. Okay. Well, students, let us take a break here and continue in the next session.